Hi, guys. Welcome to the official season one of Divine Chats. We had a few episodes previously last year in 2024, but it wasn't a official season. I didn't feel like this is going to be the official season one starting 2025. I'm so excited. I have done a lot of soul searching. I'm just really excited to kick this year off. I know the universe has some amazing plans and so much good and expansion is going to happen through this podcast this year. So I'm just excited to be here and let's get it. So today's episode is going to be about self-doubt. So as I mentioned before, I did some soul searching back in October through December, and a lot of it is I was running away from myself in a way and making myself busy with other things, saying I don't have time for the podcast. I don't have time for my spiritual teachings. And I was making myself so busy that I was just like, I don't have time for it. But it was an excuse because somewhere deep in my soul, I felt self doubt. I'm pretty sure we could all relate to experiencing self doubt at some point in our lives. I have 3 tips and tricks today that's going to help you heal from self doubt and just get back on track with what your true vision in life is. So, step number one is you're going to want to identify what is repeating. What is the thought pattern that is causing the self doubt? Because sometimes we don't really know. We just have a feeling that we can't accomplish it, but we have to dig a little deeper. So we need to sit down and sit still and identify what are those reoccurring thoughts that are causing us to for example, like a lot of the times we'll do a lot of self-sabotaging due from self-doubt, but it's usually from a certain belief. Maybe the belief is I won't ever accomplish my dreams. That's a self-doubt belief. And if I don't sit down and identify that I actually am thinking that somewhere in my subconscious mind, then it's not ever going to get healed. So that's step number one. Step number one is we have to identify what self doubt beliefs and thoughts are reoccurring, and then what are we allowing to go on in our day to day thoughts? Because sometimes we are thinking these things and we don't even realize it. So that's step number one. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get into step number two. Step number two is you're going to write a list. We're going we're going to create a list of every self doubt and every belief. And on this list, we need to be brutally honest. We have to take accountability and don't run away from what that list says. And don't be afraid to put something on that list. Having true honesty is going to allow you to actually confront the problem so we don't keep repeating the cycle of self doubt. So that's step number two. You're going to create the list. Guys, when I created this list, it almost took me probably like 10 to 20 minutes. And I didn't even really want to put some of the things on the list because they were very scary in a way. They were very scary. And that's where the honesty part is going to come in because you have to be very honest and raw and naked with yourself. And that's what's going to help you actually dig. This is what's going to help you really unravel who you are and what is stopping you from being the best version of yourself. What is stopping you from your dream business, your dream goals, your dream body, your dream lifestyle, your dream partner? All these things matter. And so if we don't get naked and vulnerable with ourselves, we can't really understand what is stopping us and blocking us. So just be as real as you can be with yourself. Okay. So after you get done with this list, we're not going to freak out. We're going to go to the next step. Now we're going to look at the first item that you put on the list. And we're going to look and we're going to see, okay, how can I transmute this really negative belief that I have going on in my subconscious mind? How can I transmute this into positivity? And what is transmutation? So transmutation is you taking that negative energy and you're going to turn it into light. For example, I'll share one of my beliefs that I had written down on mine. I had put, what if it's too good to be true? What if my dreams are too good to be true and they're unrealistic? So I don't even want to try. That was like number one on my list. So I'm going to take that belief, I'm going to sit and I'm going to play with it. I'm going to put things like, how does my reality look if everything that I dream and want is attainable? And I'm going to share my list. So right here, I did this exercise for me because as a healer and as a healing coach, I also have to heal myself, or how am I going to be able to teach you guys? So I'm going to share my first belief on mine to give you an example of how you transmute this energy. So number one, I put, my dreams are too good to be true. And I'm like, wow, that sounds like, really, Mariah? Like, no, they're not. But somewhere in my subconscious mind, I'm really upset. And I feel that my dreams are just not attainable and maybe I actually can't do it. And so I had to sit with that because that's holding me back. So how I would transmute this, I sat and I thought about it. And what came out was, I'm going to transmute this into, my dreams are given to me because it's my soul's destiny. I want you to listen to this. I want you to really sit and listen to this. I wrote, my dreams were given to me because it's my soul's destiny. Isn't that so much more powerful? And it's true. I want you to hear how powerful that is. I went from, my dreams are too good to be true, and I'm turning it into, my dreams were given to me because it's my soul's destiny. Like, that is so powerful, guys. It's so powerful because I may not believe it the first few times I write it, but it's true. That came from my soul. I sat with it and I asked myself, okay, how can I transmute this? And that's what came out. And the point of transmuting is not to fix everything today. The point of this is to take our power back. That is the point of this exercise. Because when we're in that negative belief of the whole list that you just made, that is in your subconscious and it's playing out almost every time you're trying to go towards your dreams and towards your goals. So right now in this exercise, I'm teaching you how to take your power back, how to reclaim power over your life. And it doesn't have to be fixed today, but I guarantee you, doing this exercise and looking at the transmutations that you have now made every day, because we're going to do this to the whole list. We're going to do this to the whole entire list. That's powerful. You're going to put this on your mirror. You're going to put this where you can see it every morning, on your bedside table, put it on your phone. You're going to put the positive transmutations because you can do this. You get to create your own reality. So I'm going to go to number two, the second one, to give you another example. So I also wrote on my list, I wrote, my goals seem out of reach and impossible. That was a different belief, almost the same thing, but it was another belief that was coming up. So I wrote, I'm allowed to accept my goals and dreams with ease. I am safe to receive. I am worthy of every dream and goal I have. I am worthy. Hear that? I am worthy. And so these are a few that I wrote. I also wrote, I don't feel I'm worthy of luxury. I don't feel I'm worthy to have luxury, wealth, or to make money on my own. I don't feel worthy to actually have a business that makes money by itself. These are all lies, by the way, but somewhere in my subconscious, that fear was sitting there. And I transmuted that into, I'm deserving of luxury. I am going to have a multi-million dollar business. I'm the right person to receive wealth, and I know what to do with it. So I'm just being a little vulnerable with you guys because it's not easy. It's not easy sometimes at first writing that list, and you start to feel shame that you actually have these bad thoughts about yourself and that you're feeling low and that you're feeling unworthy. But I'm just here to share my vulnerability with you guys, and I want you guys to be vulnerable with yourselves because that's the first step to healing. Now, those are the 3 tips that I had for you to transmute self-doubt and for you to take your power back and kick self-doubt in the ass and say goodbye. And I hope they really help. That's really all I had for you guys today, getting back to episode 1. This is episode 1 of 2025. And I'm just excited to give value to this community and give healing and connect with people who need it. This is going to be such an exciting year. And I'm just excited to teach, to heal, and to work together. This year is going to be awesome. We just have to claim it and take power over it and not focus on all the craziness that's going on in the world. And that's another thing. So when we're like focusing all of our energy on the crazy stuff, it's taking our power. And I want this podcast to be a place that we take our power back. We take our power back from self doubt. We take it back from the world, from the elections, from all the wars going on, we take our power back on this podcast. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. Because yes, those things are real and they are happening when conflict occurs. But when we give in to hopelessness and we give into despair and we give into just that low vibrational energy, then they have won. Like the evil forces of the world, they're winning. And we can't give them our energy. So we're gonna take our power back, reclaim our divine worth and our divine power, and that's how we win. Because when we're focused on power and we're focused on goodness and we're focused on healing, we heal the world. When you heal, when I heal, when we as a collective are all in harmony and we're empowering each other, that's powerful shit. That's when like we all can like come together as an energetic form. We can really use our energy to heal the world. I'm just so excited to be back to Divine Chats. This is just going to be an amazing year. I can already feel it. And follow me on all my socials. Oh, quick little announcement. I am doing a mindfulness workshop January 27th through January 31st. Go ahead and join. I'll have the link down at the bottom of this episode. It's $195, which is incredible because I do one-to-one coaching for a couple $1,000, but this is an opportunity for $195 for the whole week, 5 full days of we're going to go in and reset our mindset. And what I'm going to be doing is 2 guided meditations with a one-on-one coaching plan for you with 3 live classes and group calls where I'm going to teach you how to reprogram your subconscious mind. And we're going to talk to your inner child. We're going to go visit them through meditation and see what doubts are actually there, because there's some really good things we can get into through meditation. And I could teach you how you could do that for yourself. And it's just life changing. I've done it. I've been on my healing journey the last about 3 to 5 years. I've done it several times, talked to my inner child, and I've healed myself through a lot of abandonment wounds and just my upbringing. I come from a very traumatic upbringing in life. And, if this sounds like something you're interested in, let's kick off 2025 and let's reset our minds through our subconscious. And so I look forward to it. Check out the link. It has all the details. It's all like written out, the schedule and what we're going to be doing. And also, if you're ready for one-to-one coaching, I do have spots available. I'm taking my coaching business live this year. This is the year, guys, and I'm ready to work with a client one-to-one and and give them one-to-one guidance of spiritual mentorship and really just help them along their spiritual journeys. Some of you have just awakened, and I already know that that is my purpose. I am supposed to help those who are awakening. And so if that sounds like you, there's nothing to be afraid of. This spiritual journey you're chosen. We are all sit here during this time to be here on planet Earth. It's pretty revolutionary if you ask me. And I just look forward to connecting. So yeah, check out my links. And if you love this episode, go ahead and share it. Send it to a friend that needs to hear it. This can help you if you're doubting yourself in business, doubting yourself in your career, doubting yourself in losing weight. You can use this for anything, guys. So send to a friend, like, share, follow, give me a review. Well, you guys have a good day. Thanks for tuning in to Divine Chats. And thank you guys for coming along the journey for 2025. Let's get it.